What's up everyone, this is Sam from 64 Wheels Back More Diecast, and today we're going to be unboxing building one of my all-time favorite playsets, the Hot Wheels Mini Bigfoot Champions Wreck and Roll Arena from 1991. So, as you can see here, I have a bunch of the trucks, I have a bunch of the sets. That's because this has been one of my favorite lines since it was released in 1991. Yes, I had these trucks, originally bought them as a store as a wee little guy back in the 90s. It was one of my favorite lines and still is. This set and line offers just such great play value that really hasn't been duplicated by Hot Wheels, and some of the features and uniqueness of this set is just stands the test of time. These trucks are over 30 years old, these play sets are too, but I still think they offer such a unique play experience, and I love them. So I've collected them for a long time. I probably have about a dozen of these sets in total in my collection, in various, like some of them, like this one's not complete, this one's still sealed, a couple other ones maybe like missing the truck or something else, but I have close to 50 of these trucks in my collection, so I have more than I need at this point, but I still buy them because I'm an idiot and that's what collectors do. So back in 1991, the biggest name in monster trucks was, of course, Bigfoot. Still is, in my opinion. I absolutely love that Hot Wheels has the Bigfoot license 30 years later, but they introduced a line of Bigfoot Mini Champions toys that included this 1/64th line of interconnecting tire trucks, as well as the larger, like 1/24th-ish scale Crunch Arena trucks, and they had like they were motorized. They're really cool. I got that set for Christmas in like 91 or 92. It still is one of my favorite toys. I will do an unboxing of that eventually as well, and I will do also an overall video on the Bigfoot Champions line. I'm just going to breeze over it through today so you kind of get a feel for the line and then an introduction to the playset, and then we'll dig into it deeper in the future. But they came out with these trucks. They were like $3.99, $4.99 when they first came out, and I remember seeing them at Walmart. I remember seeing the VHS sets in Video Town when I was little, which was like a Blockbuster. I just absolutely love them. So I had this truck as a kid. I think I had the Tower Tires truck, but they came out with 3 versions of Bigfoot. This Fat Tracks truck, which came with 4 tires and then 4 more tires to connect. And then the more you bought, the more the trucks you bought, the more you could connect. So like I said, I have close to 50 of these trucks, and I could probably make a truck with 20, 30 tires on each side. But here is one with 8. So that would be like 2 sets of the truck, and it rolls really well. These toys are very nicely made. As you can see, this is 30 years later. They're still holding up very well. The plastic looks good. Some of the tires start to crack and the flags come off and break, which is pretty common, but they've still withstand the test of time pretty well. So they had the Fat Tracks version, the Tower Tires version, which came with 4 tires, and I think it came with 2 additional. I don't know if this one came with 4. We'll go over it in the other video. But this is the 10-foot tire truck, the really popular truck in real life that Bigfoot had. Then they had the Terror Tank, which had the removable treads right here, and the same little axles that the rest of the trucks did, so you could put the tires on as well, which I thought was cool. And then lastly, they had this version, and this is the one we're going to be focusing on today. This is the version, it's the same as all the other trucks. It has the same axles. You can take these tires off and put all the rest of them on. But this one is unique because it has these fatter tires, and this truck was only available 2 ways. You had to buy either the Wreck and Roll Arena play set, or you could buy the Transporter set that had the Bigfoot with the semi-truck carrier, and again, I will cover that in a different video. So this truck, if you ever see this truck out like at a toy show or something, if it has these tires or these tires are with it, those are the tires you could only get 2 ways. The other ones, this is the only way you could get this truck with the connectable tires. Same with the Tower Tires was an individual. So these trucks, although they released a ton of them, they were only released once. So like I said, this is the one that comes with the actual Wreck and Roll Arena, and there's a reason why it has fatter tires, and we'll get to that also in a minute. So this playset, like I said before, is awesome. Really cool box art. As you can see, I love this like 90s drawn art. I don't know what you call it. It's perfect. Like if I could just get this art and frame it in my house, I would, because it's so cool. Just everything was so much simpler back then. Just a plain blue background showing the playset. So what's cool about this set is it contains 10 foil cars. And if you watch this channel for a long time, when I did my Monster Truck Crush Cars video, I did touch on these, but not this actual playset. So this playset can be played with one of two ways, or kind of set up two ways, I guess. So it comes with 2 ramps, these little like fences to keep all the cars in, 10 little plastic barrels, a 2-piece car molder, and then it comes with 10 foil cars. And they're not regular foil that you get in your kitchen. They're like a coated thick foil that you can kind of crush and then reshape. And they're in the shape of cars. Use this 2-piece wreck molder, as they say. You crush the cars in between it again, it reshapes it into a car, and then you run over and crush them. You can play with this so many times. Like, those crushed cars are so fun to play with. I know it's so simple and dumb, but it really is cool. So there you can see the first side, it says set it up for a wreck ripping solo. So you can kind of go through there, or you can put both ramps here and play like kind of like 2-player, and get your Bigfoot and your Snakebite, which is over here. Same truck. It had the same, basically same chassis. They just put like a Snakebite detail on it. With green tires, you could interconnect all those, but they only had just the Snakebite, which was like Bigfoot's arch enemy, Colt Cobra, the driver. He was like the bad guy, but it was a Bigfoot truck anyway. So it was all for show. But you can kind of see there that awesome Bigfoot, like that Bigfoot racer with the yellow and red is just, oh, it's perfection. So there you can kind of see a little bit about Bigfoot. The whole line there, the Fat Tracks, Terror Tank, Tower Tires, and the Snakebite, which you can see has the prototype paint job on both of them, because they vary a little bit from the actual production. But this set is awesome. I love this thing. So this one I'm going to put back, and then this one is the one I have open, but is actually complete and then unassembled. So this set, I believe, was $10, $10 or $12. I think there's a price tag on one of them. Yeah, so this one right here actually has the original Kmart price tag on it for $9.99. So they're right around $10, which is not a bad deal if you think about the truck was $5 by itself, or really close to it. So getting a whole playset and the truck with exclusive tires, not a bad deal. So here is the set. Here it comes with 2 of the little ramps, the little car crusher, the moldable car crusher. Here is an uncut thing of the what are those, like the walls or the barriers and the barrels. That's how they came right there. Then we have the 4, I don't know what kind of tires they actually call these, but there you can see the tires are packaged separately. You have the mint condition Bigfoot truck right there in the package, same as all the other ones. Then you have the sticker sheet, which is the Bigfoot. I think it's just 2 Bigfoots, and then it's the stickers for the ramp, and then the checkered flags for the little like flag paint stands right there, the pedestals. And then you had your whole set right here of the foil cars. So I will put these back in here, because this is like my unboxed one, and then we'll go to a boxed one and check that out. Okay, so I got everything back in the box because I don't want to use the stickers on the set. I don't need to, because I have so many of them open already that already have stickers on them. So we'll take a look at this one. This one has a little bit worse of a box. It's a little bit sun stained, but the good stuff is inside anyway. So let's pull that out there. Ooh, man, that's a little tough. There it goes. Okay. So here's a box that has a little bit, that's been open so you can see it a little bit better. This one hasn't had the barrels pulled out, but it has had the little barriers pulled out. And then you can see here, these are the stickers. So there's only 6 stickers in this whole set. 4 of them are these little flags, which I like because they actually have red around the sticker. So you wrap it around the pole and it still looks like the pole, but it's the entire sticker, which is cool. And then there's 2 Bigfoot stickers for the ramp. So really minimal stickers. It's really hard to mess up, but again, these are 30 years old and they're still holding up pretty well. They're still sticky. They're not as sticky as they were brand new, but they're still holding up. Then we have the little car molder right here. So this is what you put the little foil cars in between this. Then you put the top on, kind of squish it. It makes the car shape, and you can do that as many times as you want. So I'm going to put these back in because we'll get another set out as well. And here is a fully uncut sheet of the original foil car. So like I said, this isn't a regular like kitchen foil. It's like almost like a hot dog wrapper foil. So it's pretty thin, but it's like industrial. I really don't know how to explain it. Excuse me. unless you've seen one of these sets up close. So here is, let's see, let me unfold it all the way. Whoop. This might be the first time this has ever been unfolded, but there is all 10 cars, all 10 foil cars. You can see, you actually cut it out. There's like dotted lines that you cut along, just like a standard pair of scissors. They want you to do it yourself. So that is a fully uncut sheet of it. And then you also had the sticker sheet, which was already put on, and then the instructions. But I have an instructions over here. All right, I have the instructions over here, and this is like my beater instructions that I like from a random set. But as you can see here, there's not a lot of parts, not a lot of stuff to this. 2 fences, 2 ramps, 10 barrels, labels and flags, the 2-piece rack molder, the truck, and then the 10 cars. Or like the sheet of 10 cars. So as usual, I will, let's see, show you the instructions. If you want to pause it in case you've never seen them, there it kind of shows you how to put the labels, put the flagpoles, make your wrecks. So there it says, carefully cut out the wrecks, including the tab. Use safety scissors. Then it shows you right here how to actually use. So it says place the moldable wreck sheet, gently push down, and then there's like a little bit of an edge on them, and then you use that edge to interconnect them, so that way when you drive the truck over, they just don't fly everywhere. And then how to remake wrecks, it says smooth it out, put it in the molder, and use it again and again. Then we have this wonderful art, 2 ways to play, just like the back of the box. You have the very simple assembly instructions, literally 4 pieces, and then you can run across it just as solo, or you can do like 2 trucks at a time, run through, and then you can kind of put the barrels wherever. But very cool. I love that. Just like very simple art, but it's awesome. So really, really cool set. So let me put this back together, and then I will get out my like play set. We will set up some cars and kind of like crush them and see how this play set actually works. All right, as a little bonus before I get the set out, I will show you the deluxe arena. So this is a very rare playset. This is a JCPenney exclusive. As you can see here, its original price was $24.99, $14.91, JCPenney toy event. So this is the deluxe arena. So this is the Wreck and Roll arena with the addition of the snakebite truck and 2 of the haulers. The haulers sell just by themselves in mint condition for like $100 now. This set is very valuable. This is not one. The tape has been cut, but the whole set is inside. It's unused, so I will not be unboxing this one, but I thought it would be cool to show you that one because this is a really rare set that not very many people even know exists. But I thought that was cool. But let's go ahead and get the play set out. So we have our 2 fences here. Boop. We have our car molder. We have our 10 barrels to set up. Let me get them over here. Right here, we have our 2 ramps, and then we have our 10 wrecks. So this is what one of the cars looks like cut out. The person who cut these out originally was not me. I bought the set used. So this is how you do it. You would like fold the tabs over once the cars are built. So let's go ahead and kind of show you how this works. So, well, actually, let's go ahead and build the set first. So very easy. These tabs just kind of go in here like this. Whoop, just one of those. One of those. Since we're only playing one, we'll just use 1 truck for right now, and then we'll kind of see where it goes from there. So very easy. Like that is literally the assembly. That is it. That is the whole play set, but it's so, so fun. So then you can stack the barrels up at the end here if you want, drive through them, do whatever. The barrels, if you're buying one of these sets, these are almost always lost. There's 10 of them, and there's sometimes like 2 in the box, but usually they're all lost. It's really hard to find these loose and complete. So there is the actual play set there. Let me move the stickers around so it looks a little cooler like that. And then we have our thick tire truck. I don't know what you call this. So you can drive up just like that. But it's a lot cooler when we have our cars ready to crush. So here's one of the flat foil cars. So what we'll do here is basically kind of put it around this notch right here like this. Kind of holds it in place. Press it down just like this. And there you go. You have your smashed car. And you can kind of, like I did that one off a little bit, as you can tell. But it doesn't matter because you're going to crush them and do it again. So this is one of those things that Hot Wheels, this and the Crunch Arena were really the only 2 play sets I know that use this type of remotable foil car. If you know of another one, let me know, but these are the only ones I know of. And I absolutely love them. So this one was cut out with no tabs on the end. I think my Crunch Arena car, I don't think they had tabs. I don't know. This one fits all the way in there. Smash it down. There we have our foldable car. They kind of remind me of the chocolate cars, the Easter. But there you go. They are like, they're, I don't want to say fantasy castings, but they're just kind of like junky cars based on a bunch of real cars. There's no specific, like, there's no, you know, like Camaros or Plymouth Furies or anything like that. They're all just kind of whatever shape or whatever, you know, kind of graphics the Hot Wheels team put on there. So smash another one. Kind of go there. You can connect them like it wants you to connect them. I'm not going to connect them because that's freestyle. All right, so like that. Let's put another one. It probably, I don't know if it's going to work as well on video as it is when I play with them regularly, but there you go. There is another one. So when you go through, kind of go like this. Drive your monster truck up. Drive your Bigfoot up. Look at that. Just mangled those things. And it's cool because then you can drive over them again and crush them in a different way. Like this is something that a plastic one cannot do, that a die cast one cannot do. You can't do this with any other type of crushed car except for these foil cars. And these just look, I know it's so simple and kind of dumb, but it's so cool. It is. The fact that you can do this and like literally crinkle this up and just do it again is amazing. So one of the reasons I have a bunch of these sets is because I probably have, I don't know, 60 at least of these cars. So if I wanted to, I could like get them all out, mold them and crush them all at one time and just have like a huge monster truck jamboree if I wanted to, or make an awesome diorama with these things too. So let's, like I said, you can do, oh, that one I didn't do very well. Do it again, pop them back off, put them there, and just crush them flat. So much fun. I know that's so simple, but it's so cool. I love that you can just smash the heck out of these things and do it again. So another way you can play with the playset is you can take the ramp off, which is super easy. Take it off this side. You can just kind of basically put them side by side and then put this one over here. And then that's how you do it. And you put your two your two monster trucks, so you can run your Snakebite and your Bigfoot up. But the weird thing is Snakebite never got the thick tires. It only got these thinner tires. So as far as I know, no set came with these thick tires for the Snakebite, the green tires at least. You could swap them out and put the fat tires on because that's the cool part about them. You can swap them all out and do whatever you want. But there you have your your race style with both trucks. So you can do, I mean, just so much play value for $10. It's just insane. I love these foil cars. I love the interconnectability of the set. And when I tell you I have a lot of these, like, I'm not even kidding. This is just what I have loose. Like, this is how many of these I have. This is not including any of my box sets. I just have so many of these play sets. So I like do huge dioramas. I connect, like, I can make like a whole, you can do like 50 of these things together. So you can kind of like do it the other way. You can do them out. You can do a whole play set. I just have so many of these that I've just collected them. I bought these ramps at toy shows. I buy them randomly off eBay when I see them cheap. And the cool thing about it is these stickers stay on pretty well. As you can see here, I'm not missing a single sticker. So if you're looking for these used, they definitely, they should be okay to buy used because the stickers usually held on pretty good. And the ramps, they're solid plastic, so you're not going to miss out on anything. I mean, there's just so many of these. Like, I love playing with these things. I had these set up as a diorama at one point, and I need to get back to doing it because they just look so cool, like set up on all the crushed cars. It's such a cool play set. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that, even though that was simple. We didn't spend a lot of time like playing with it, even though I could spend hours just crushing these foil cars to death. Let me know what you think of this. Did you have this as a kid? Have you ever seen these before? Is this something you would like to see Hot Wheels bring back, like these crushable, remoldable cars? Because to me, this is just such a fantastic playset. It's so simple, but you can get hours of use out of this. And you don't even have to use these cars for monster trucks. You can use them in police chases and stuff getting wrecked into and demolition derbies. There's just so many different options you can do. And just having the Bigfoot and the interconnecting tires, the terror tank, everything, just a perfect playset in my opinion. Simple, yet tons and tons of fun. So please let me know what you think of this in the comments. I really appreciate you watching. And if you enjoyed this one, please hit that subscribe button. I will have more from this line, more vintage throwback stuff. And I will be doing a whole cover, like a whole video covering the 164 scale and 124 scale of the Bigfoot Champions line from Hot Wheels, because I absolutely love these trucks. I'll be playing down here for hours, woo, after this video is over with these trucks, because they just offer such a good play experience. You can't top these in my opinion. So I really appreciate you watching. This is Sam, 64 Wheels. Like and subscribe as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.